And our next story is from the United States. The country is slowly getting into election mode. Both Republicans as well as Democrats have become active once again. The Republicans slightly more, and here's why. On Wednesday evening, the Grand Old Party held its first primary debate, a debate to let the candidates shore up support ahead of the state's votes. At least 8 presidential candidates attended the debate. They traded barbs to jockey for the main position, with the frontrunner Donald Trump being absent. But there was one man who made up for his absence. Vivek Ramaswamy, an Indian-American millionaire entrepreneur who rose up the popularity charts ahead of the debate. And now we know why. Throughout the debate, Ramaswamy played up his image of an outsider and spoke at length about what he called anti-wokeism. Listen to this first, and then we'll tell you more about it.
I'm the only person on the stage who isn't bought and paid for, so I can say this. The climate change agenda is a hoax. The climate change agenda is a hoax, and we have to declare independence.
The climate change agenda is a hoax. We wonder where we've heard that before. I can only think of one name, and that's Donald Trump. Ramaswamy seems to be aping his political tricks. But who exactly is he, and how did he make it to the US presidential race? Let's find out. Vivek Ramaswamy is a 38-year-old Indian-American businessman whose family hails from Kerala. He is a biology graduate from Harvard College and studied law at the Yale Law School. At Harvard, he was the president of the Harvard Political Union, the oldest collegiate debating society in the US, and he made his fortune in biotech and asset management businesses. And his net worth, according to Forbes, is estimated to be an impressive $630 million. So how did a businessman like him enter the world of politics? Well, thanks to his influential communication skills and unconventional ideas. They helped him build a strong network, and in February this year, he declared his candidacy for the Republican nomination for the US president's post. Wednesday was his big night. He shared the stage at the primary debate with renowned Republicans like Florida's Governor Ron DeSantis, former US Vice President Mike Pence, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, and the former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley as well. Yet Ramaswamy managed to stand out, courtesy the kind of remarks that he made. He called Donald Trump the best president of the 21st century. He said America should stop funding the war in Ukraine. And lastly, he called his opponents super PAC puppets and labeled himself as a patriot who speaks the truth.
President Trump, I believe, was the best president of the 21st century. It's a fact. And Chris Christie, honest to God, your claim that Donald Trump is motivated by vengeance and grievance would be a lot more credible if your entire campaign were not based on vengeance and grievance. The choice we face in this primary is this. Do you want a super PAC puppet, or do you want a patriot who speaks the truth? It's disastrous that we are protecting against an invasion across somebody else's border when we should use those same military resources to prevent across the invasion of our own southern border here in the United States.
Now, these remarks helped him garner a lot of attention. Some praised them, some called them ridiculous, but there was a discourse nonetheless, and that is exactly what Ramaswamy needed. I mean, look at the kind of headlines that he's been making. The New York Times is talking about how Ramaswamy broke through. Washington Post is talking about how this man won the most online attention. And these were just 2 headlines. There are many more reports about his performance, many more stories on his prospects of winning. In a nutshell, Vivek Ramaswamy has managed to create the kind of buzz in a short span of time. The question is, will he make it to the next debate? We will find out soon enough. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.